Hello and welcome to The Sims 4, where in this video, I'm going to be attempting to build a modern house. Something I have only done twice in the past, compared to the hundreds of houses I've already built. Now, I will go ahead and just... I really don't need a budget for this. I don't think that'd go well for me, but I will. I do know that modern houses are sometimes just big cubes, so I'll try that. I'm not gonna make it too big, but I'm not gonna let it be small either. And that's the shape of the first floor. Done. You know what I think? I think that lot was too big. Let's try it on this lot. Which is... I think that's better. Because it's smaller and there's less to decorate. I don't want to be here forever. This is incredibly wide. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna... This is a lot better. That looks... better? I'm questioning myself here. I don't want to turn the medium wall height. I don't. I might have to. Actually, no, this looks good. I'm going to center this in a lot. Knowing myself, I'm probably cutting around a lot, which I'm sorry about, but there's nothing really I can do about it unless you want to sit through a long and boring process of me just doing things like 3, 2, 1. That! Did I get the bit right? I don't know. Either way, it looks ugly. I don't like it in the slightest, but I'm not changing it. So, time to head inside. In which, I'll have the floor plan done on the count of my snap. You know what, whatever. And, there we go. As you can see, one bedroom, one bathroom, and a very open kitchen and living area. Very open. I'm also gonna there we go. Make the living area bigger. Now, when it comes to the kitchen, I have no idea how I want to do this, since the door's right there. Not sure how I feel about these dark counters. I'll move up a swatch, dark brown and white. Or I'll do this, and that's the kitchen done. I'll come and do back the floorings and everything else later. Time for the dining area, which is quite literally just... I need to quit saying literally so much. Jesus. But I don't think there's gonna be much for the dining area in the first place. I mean, I will use a glass table, despite how much I fucking hate them. And because I forgot the last 2 times, which made me a monster, English. A plant on the dining table. Honestly, that feels like a long seat. I just realized I never put in any lights. And that leaves the dining area done. I'll come back and... Actually, don't have a budget for this. Why am I waiting to decorate? I don't have to wait to decorate. I don't have a budget. Well, we'll move back to the kitchen and do some quick decoration. And that's the kitchen being done decorated. Time to decorate the living room. Oh yeah, I did start on the living room a little bit. So let's finish that up. Personally, I think that this couch doesn't fit what I want. What fits what I want is this. This little friend right here. I want to swap around these sides. Is that it? Does that look better? I think that looks better. And that solves the living room. On to the bathroom. I think this bathroom's a bit too small, but I'm not going to change the house at this point. I'm just gonna do some quick decorations and it'll be... And that makes that. So onto the entry. And then I'll paint all the floors and walls with stuff. Also, it seems like I'm trying to get this over with quick. That's because I didn't get much sleep last night and I am still very tired. So I do want to get this over with a bit quickly, if possible. I have the authority in the corner. She's good at hide and seek. Honestly, I wonder which one of these paintings would go best here. Oh, I could do this. That's cute. Posters are kind of like more of a bedroom thing, aren't they? Oh well, doesn't really matter to me. All that matters is making this area look good. Would it look better like this? And I just have this off to the side? Maybe more visible off to the side. Alright, I'm gonna go back and add some curtains on all these windows. And now I'm done with the bottom floor. Time to go on to the top floor. Oh god, that swap just hurts. So I'll start with the basics of just... Alright, what is this area? The fuck do I do? I'll make it a little study nook. This is kind of cute. Oh, I like that pink and blue. I guess this desk chair is a pretty modern chair. I do like it, but I kind of want to use a rolling chair. Oh, Strangerville. How I bought you with higher expectations, and I never played you. I'll do this computer. It's pretty cute. Not only that, but it matches with the books pretty well. And then I'll put some kind of carpet under here. Okay, this is all pretty cute. That doesn't match as well, but it pretty much still matches. Well enough. And that's this room done. As you can see, I just started moving on to the bedroom without thinking. Well, I'll finish up the bedroom, I guess. I was considering not doing modern for the bedroom. I'll put the bed here until I figure out what I want to do for this. I'll put it here, a bit close to the window on the side, but it's not really much of a better place. Here. I hope there's enough space on both sides of the bed. But who knows? I don't think there's enough space on this side right here. It's fine. I hate putting doors in the corner, but it's fine. There's not enough space in here. Paintings. What paintings do I use here? I'll use posters actually. I haven't done posters yet. Now I've finished off the bedroom. That was quick. I'll do the backyard and get back to you with the tour. I know this has gone by quick and this has been me just being silent while building, but well, that's exactly what it is. And I'm not that sorry. Alright, welcome to the creatively named Modern House 1, where I used $1 million. This is the front. You're getting too much of a sneak peek inside. Let's go inside. Going inside, we have the entry. Yep. Not too much to see here. Let's move on to the dining area. Still not much going on. In fact, if we go over here, we'll see a little bit more going on. Paintings. How about we move on to the living room? Yep. Oh, that's kind of... I'm not changing that. You know what? That can stay. It's part of the house. The weeds are a feature. We promise you those weeds growing through the floor are a feature. Anyways, this is the living room. Once again, ignore the weeds. This is the kitchen. If we get a different view of the kitchen, you can see there's tiles in the corner. Yep, I don't think any of these counters are usable. Well, that doesn't matter to me. I'm not playing in this place. Backyard's later, by the way. This is the bathroom. You can see the washer and dryer in the corner there. Everything on one side. Going up the stairs, we have the study area. Of course, obligatory tissues on the desk. You need that with any house with a man in it. I should have put the boxes up on top of there. Oh, whatever. Why am I caring now? If we get a different view, we can see Bucket. Second to last, we have the bedroom. Tons of personality. As you can see, you can tell what kind of person lives here. Maybe a bit too well. Now we'll go and check out the backyard. This is the backyard. And that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna look at the weeds. Seems like the lawn needs to be mowed.